Hey guys, so this is not my normal filming update day. I wasn't even going to do an update this week, but like I said in my last video, unless anything changes, I won't update. Well, things are changing. I don't really know if they're changing, but things are happening. First, I failed my 1 hour glucose. I had to do the 3 hour. Yesterday, I got my results back today. I actually passed it. So yay, I passed my 3 hour. I'm good. I don't have gestational diabetes. I have a checkup next week. However, I swear this baby is gonna be the death of me. This is gonna be a little TMI, so I apologize, but this is pregnancy. It happens. We're human. For the past almost week, I've been having a lot of loose stool diarrhea, every day, on top of my contractions, my pelvic pressure, my back pain, all of that. So finally, I messaged my doctor today, because I wasn't even going to say anything till next week, but I was like, I just don't know if this is normal. I feel like this is not the normal for me. In pregnancy, you're usually constipated your whole pregnancy, even up until the end. But for the past week, that I've gone way more than I ever have. Sorry, there's some good bumper stickers on the car in front of me. Anyways, sorry, squirrel moment. Anyways, I messaged them. I let them know what's going on. I was like, I don't know if this is normal, and just wanted to make sure. So they actually called me instead of messaging me back, because I messaged them on my MyChart app. I don't normally call, but they called me. They're like, I'd rather call you than just type all this out. I was like, okay, that's fine. Basically, they said you need to go into triage. We're probably going to check your cervix, maybe do a cervical length on an ultrasound. We're at least going to hook you up to the monitors, make sure nothing crazy is going on. I was like, okay. I said, yeah, I'll come up. I said, the contractions, they're not regular. They're definitely Braxton Hicks. They don't feel like real contractions, though I did have one real contraction the other night. Holy crap. Ow. It was not fun. Thankfully, I haven't had any more real contractions. They've just been Braxton Hicks. She's like, well, how often are you having those? I was like, pretty much every day. They're all day long. They're just not regular. I maybe have a couple within an hour, but they're not regular. You know what I mean? They're not happening like real contractions would happen. So they just want me to go ahead and come in. I'm on my way now. I just dropped my daughter off at my mom's because my husband is still at work. Matter of fact, I texted him 30 minutes ago letting him know where I was going, and I haven't heard back. I swear I'm going to go into labor, and he's not going to know until an hour after I go into labor, because he normally doesn't check his phone all that often while he's at work, which is normal. You're at work, whatever. So I'm waiting on him to text me back. I don't think anything crazy is happening. I don't know if I'm more dilated. They're gonna check my cervix is what she said. So hopefully I'm still hanging out at a 1. Hopefully I'm no more than a 2. If I have dilated more, I don't know. We'll see. I'm out of breath. But fingers crossed, everything looks fine. She said, if everything looks good, then better safe than sorry. She's like, I'm glad you messaged us. I was like, sometimes I feel like a burden. I said, I don't want you guys to get tired of me. She's like, oh no, never. We're glad that you communicate with us. So kudos to my doctor's office. I love them. They're on it. They're on top of it. They don't make me feel stupid. They make me feel reassured. So that's nice. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I know something. It's going to take me 20 more minutes to get there, and then we're just going to go from there. So I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.
belly doesn't look breached. So.
Yeah, sometimes you can just see his head sticking out of people in the breach.
There we go. Hello, little one. Beautiful. And moving on me here. 160.
Awesome.
Gorgeous. Alright. So visits will continue every 2 weeks for a while.
The next visits might feel pretty quick and easy.
Yeah.
As long as you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just had my 30-week appointment today. Everything went good. His heart rate was 160. He is measuring 29.5 weeks instead of 30, but right now that's all right. They did tell me if he for some reason does start to measure behind or ahead too much, they will do an ultrasound. And I also brought up the fact that my daughter always, went over a speed bump. My daughter always measured 2 weeks behind, and they never did any growth scans or anything, and she ended up almost 9 pounds. So she's like, oh, well, that is definitely good to know. I was like, I don't know where I'm hiding them, but they're in there somewhere that they get that big. And I did bring up my concerns of, if I go into labor on my own and he's too big, like, I don't want to sit in labor for hours and hours and hours just to end up in a C-section anyways. So they're probably planning on doing a growth scan around 36 to 37 weeks just to get an idea of how big he might be. Now I know ultrasounds can be off by a pound or two either way. So it'll just be good to kind of like know where we're at. They just want to keep an eye on it. But pretty much everything's going good. He, moving like he should. I won't be checked for dilation again until probably 36 weeks. I'll ask them to check me. So in about 6 more weeks. But they did say that it is normal with second or multiple pregnancies. Your body just naturally knows what to do. So it will start to dilate, but as long as I'm not effaced and my cervix is still high, they're not worried, which puts my mind at ease because I was really, really worried at first. But I've been dilated to a 1 for 4 weeks, and so far nothing has changed. So I think we're good. I think we're in the final home stretch. So everything is just moving right along. I do have some audio from my appointment. I don't have footage because I'm not going to record them, like their faces and stuff, but I do have some audio that I'm going to plug in here. Also got a lot coming up. I've started seeing a chiropractor. They referred me to one to try to help with like all this back pain and pelvic pain. Temporarily helps. I get a few hours of relief and then I'm right back to hurting again. But it's nice to have at least a few hours of relief. I think last night is the first night in weeks that I have slept with no pain. Now, I didn't sleep a whole lot, but that's insomnia and heartburn for you during pregnancy. But I wasn't in pain last night, so that was nice. I go to the doctor every 2 weeks, so I'll go back in 2 more weeks at 32 weeks. So I have 1 more appointment left in March, and then I have 3 appointments in April. And then, of course, my 3 appointments in May. One of them is my scheduled C-section. So it's getting very close. I'm so ready. We're so ready. We have pretty much everything ready for him. I'll also insert a video of his little area that I have set up and a picture of his crib and stuff. Now, we do not have room for a nursery because we only have a 2-bedroom house. And, of course, my daughter has the other bedroom. So, until we move, he will be in our room, which is fine. Like, I don't mind. That's kind of how I wanted it anyways. But I do have his own little area set up in the living room and our hallway. And the hallway is just so cute. I did it myself. So proud. Talked about my appointments, chiropractor. We have pictures coming up. I actually just did boudoir maternity photos. Amazing. I definitely recommend. It does not matter what your body looks like. Do it. Absolutely do it. It makes you feel so good when you already don't feel good being pregnant. I'm absolutely in love with my photos. I'll be posting some of those probably here later on Instagram, so y'all can go look at those on Instagram when I go post them. Let's see what else is going on. I do have regular maternity photos coming up. This weekend we have our 4D ultrasound at the little boutique that did our last ultrasound for like the gender or whatever. It's hot. So it'll be me, my husband, my daughter, and my mother-in-law. We're all going to that. So I'll also get to see how big he is this weekend. And then Sunday, we're doing some pictures with my husband and my daughter and I, because she leaves for spring break the weekend that I have my actual maternity photos. I didn't realize it when I scheduled it, but you know, it happens. It is what it is. It'll be okay. So the weekend after this, I'll do my other maternity photos with just me and my husband. So it's kind of works out. I get 3 sets of maternity photos. One's of just me, one's with all of us, and one with just me and my husband, where they can be just more intimate and I don't know, just us two. Let me see what else is happening. Other than that, not a lot is happening in April besides appointments, at least that I know of. Nothing crazy. Like I said, we have everything set up. His stuff has been washed, his clothes, his diapers, his bedding, all of it. It's all been washed, all been put back together. The diaper bag is officially packed. I just have to get the last of my stuff for the hospital. I want a robe, I want a couple gowns, and some comfy pajamas, and some C-section underwear. With my daughter, they gave you those mesh ones, and I just did not like them. So I'm going to order some off of Amazon, and basically our bags will be packed probably by the weekend, or at least by next weekend. So by 31, 32 weeks, everything will be packed, everything will be ready to go. I think I'm going to start getting an exercise ball to just kind of bounce on every once in a while, and just start preparing my body. I'm ready, so freaking ready. I cannot wait to meet him. I did decide that I will not be announcing him on social media right away, just because we cannot have, as of now, we can't have visitors in the hospital. So my daughter will not get to meet him yet, or like right away. And I want her to meet him before I post him on social media. That's just really important to me. Of course, I'll send out pictures to family and friends, but as far as posting him online, it won't happen until after we come home from the hospital and she gets to meet him. So you guys will just have to bear with me. I don't know when I'll announce my C-section date to you guys. So far I haven't done it. So I don't know. You guys might just have to wait, and then there will be an announcement that he's here, or I might just go ahead and give it in the next couple weeks. I don't know yet. I don't know how I want to do it. I did announce it on Facebook, but I was like a while ago, and I really haven't talked about it since. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I don't have any more updates. I probably won't have another update till my 32-week appointment, or in case anything crazy happens, we'll go from there. So I'll talk to you guys later.